to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Here we go. Change this. If you want it, you can have it. Right here. Keep it right. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go. Is it gonna stay or is it gonna follow me? It's gonna follow me. Nazuka, welcome. Okay. Blue, welcome. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Okay, stay right there while I make me bed. Also, got these, which are pretty cool. I'll show you guys those in a wee bit. Chris the man, welcome. If you want it. Non-stop. Welcome. Sherry, welcome. You can have it. You can want it. You can have it if you want it. Aubrey, welcome. Sherry says, guess what, Smasher? What's up, Sherry? I gotta know. I gotta know. You tell me. Tell me. Unless you want me to guess, then I'll guess. If you want it, you can have it. Sherry says, I got my computer back. Let's go. Ow, ow. Like a bussy buzz. You excited? Brian, welcome. CYW, welcome. Amber, welcome. Edward, Bergnox. What's up, y'all? Yeah, if you want it, you can have it. Yeah, if you want it, you can have it. Yeah. Alright. Sherry says, yeah, I'm about to party, buddy. Oh, oh. You partying? You partying? Avery, welcome. Luke, welcome. What's the first thing you're doing on your PC? The Real, welcome. Tucker656, welcome. Yeah, if you want it, you can get it. If you want it, you can get it. Let's put some light on them. Some light in the background. And put it in here. Alright. See how that looks on me background. Tina, welcome Tina. Sherry says, right now I'm doing a computer scan and then going on Discord. Sherry! Yes! I'm so stoked for you. You deserve to get that PC back, and you deserve so much more, Sherry. I've been praying for your leg. I've been praying for your swift recovery, and I am super stoked that you have your PC back. How do I say goodbye to someone who's been with me for my whole damn life? You gave me my name and the color of your eyes. I see your face when I look in mine. Pepe, welcome. What's up, Pepe? So how do I say goodbye? Alright. Yeah. Talk to me. My son, where did he put me book? Oh, no, my book is in the backpack. Alright. Pepe, welcome, mate. Okay. So, what are we doing right now, guys? What we're doing right now is beyond the bed being made and looking spectacular, looking great and grand and awesome and amazing. La 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 la. How do I say goodbye? Not what I wanted. I gotta adjust some of these settings. Like this one's supposed to be on me eyes, and it's on me lips. Alright. Let's get this baby looking at us. Do it. Do it. No. What about this hand? No. What about this? This. No. My AI camera is needing. Oh, probably because my big melon wasn't in the way. You know what? It's in a different zone right now. That's okay. Mariah says, haircut driving me wild. What? You got a haircut? And it's driving you wild? What kind of haircut did you get? I gots to know. Okay. Yours, mine. My haircut's driving you wild? What do you mean? What you mean? Does look pretty smooth, though. Like, we looking cool? First week. So right now, I'm just doing an audit on my life. So Sherry says, awesome! Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Mariah. So I'm doing an audit on my life as far as time. You only got 24 hours in a day, and you gotta move. I only have 24 hours in a day, and I gotta move the needle as much as possible. So I've been cutting down as much as I can possibly can over the time, and now I'm to the point where I just need to have it like autonomous. Basically just running on cue. I don't got to think about it. It just happens. So I need to do Gojo welcome. I need to do an audit on my life to see where I can fit things, where I can't fit things, what time I actually have, where I can time block, where I can't. Just basically a lot of time blocking. Gojo says at Sherry. Gojo smashing that follow button. Welcome to the Smashers. Boom, baby. Oh. Okay. So. What can I do there? So we know Monday, Tuesday. Sherry says, Gojo, I'm awake, Gojo. I'm awake. Boom. At this time. That's at that time, but I don't have to worry about that. Thursday's Rome. Friday. Okay. Friday is pickup. Okay. Boom. 7 kids. Saturday games. So I just have to figure out what time those are, and then I can be even more on point. Right now, no games on Sunday until he gets back into there. Okay, second week. We have... Okay, because it would go from there to there. So drop off, pick up, soccer. Tuesday, drop off, pick up. Wednesday, drop off. Okay, so this is where... Okay, so Thursday, we got to go back to the first week. Thursday, we have games. Okay, so Thursday is games. Sherry says, "Oh yeah, Smasher, I do have you on my Discord. I have to pull up my Discord. Discord. You are in the Discord? Ooh, 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 ooh. How do I say goodbye? Okay, Thursday. I can jump on there now. Bet I'm in the chit chat. Yo, 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 yo. Ooh, that got in the way. Have an amazing Tuesday. Oh, and my caps was messed up, so. Have an amazing Tuesday. Boom. Okay. Katie, welcome. Thursday's taken based off of that. And okay, so Wednesdays I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So Brazilian and that's at 6 p.m. I can also do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on Sundays. Every other Sunday because I have the kids. Zach says, "How you doing, Smasher? What we got going on here?" What I'm doing is an audit on my life, an audit on my time during the day, so I can fit things in between my day, be as optimal as possible, really move the needle. So I'm looking to move the needle and make sure that I'm hitting 3 parts throughout each and every day that's going to move the needle, and then everything beyond there is great and grand and gravy. So I want to make sure that at least every day I'm hitting 3 things that are going to move the needle. So in order for me to do that, I need to know where I can put those and what's prioritized. What do I need to prioritize, and what things can I control, what things can I not control, and work around that. So right now, it's kind of like a reverse engineering. I know where I want to be. I know what I want to accomplish. I know what I want to do. And now I just have to organize to get there. It's like cleaning a bedroom. In order for the bedroom to get clean, it needs to be a little bit more messier, and then it gets organized. So we're kind of putting everything that's up here, because what I've realized over the past, because I've becoming more aware and over a lot of different things, but what I realized is I do a lot of thinking, crazy amount of thinking, just always thinking, never stop thinking. And I want to do that, sure, but do it in a way that's like very optimized. Instead of my thoughts going from 1 to a billion thoughts, I would rather it go to like, okay, those billion thoughts are wrote down. I don't got to rethink about them, that I know that they're kind of locked in. And then I just go over the 3 priorities and the 3 priorities that go on in my head, and I can just knock those out very efficiently. So just realizing that I need to prioritize time blocking to the maximum. I was okay at time blocking. Then I saw Gary Vee, and I saw Gary Vee time blocking. I said, I got a lot to learn, and I already knew I had a lot to learn. But to see how I was operating, which I thought was like, oh, you're doing good, bud. You're doing good, buddy. to seeing Gary Vee operate, and I'm like, bro, you got fucking work to do. Like you were doing good for what you knew, but now you know that there's more and different ways to do it beyond what you knew. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Because there's going to come a point where I'm going to need things to be very, very, I'll just need to know on top of my head, like, yo, okay, I got this. I can fit you in here. Like, it's already happening, and I'm not efficient enough to where I've had overlapping meetings. So I didn't give myself enough buffer time. Like, I'm like, okay, here's an idea. Is like I'm time blocking where I'm like, okay, boom, 30-minute meeting, 15 minutes in between, 30-minute meeting, 15 minutes in between. I am not giving myself enough buffer time. That's what I realized. So when I'm time blocking, I need to give more buffer time in between meetings because I like to talk and build connections with people and hear them. I like to listen, see where I can either help, give value, and then, it just, one conversation leads to another, and that meeting just becomes a little bit longer than needed or not needed. Sometimes it's really awesome and cool. So give a little bit more buffer time, still be strict to, hey, we have this amount of time. Hey, how can we spend the next 30 minutes? Cool. Have that expectation. And if it lasts 35, okay. But at least we're just, hey, we got 30 minutes. How do we want to spend it? So that's kind of where I'm at. And I am prioritizing and getting things locked in. So that way when I get back from my trip, I'll be able to just re-jump back into the groove and add what I need to add versus, okay, hey, bro, like a lot of things just freaking happened. You're back from greatness and all that stuff. What's the next step? I don't want that. I want to just already know what I'm jumping into and where I'm flowing. I've always known the destination, that I just didn't know which path I was going to take to get there. I just thought of a million paths, and it's true. There's many different ways to get there, and it's not something that I need to overthink about. I just need to make the place. So becoming aware, becoming more self-aware. All right, so Wednesday, cool, got that. Thursday, all right, so Wednesday also needs to include bulk content creation. Create, edit, schedule. So where I'm at right now with my content is I'm going basically every week. I'm spending 1 day to 2 days on making content and then releasing it. I've run into some issues where it's like, okay, life is testing you. Like, are you going to continue to do this or what? And it's like, yo, I'm going to put everything in front of you to find out. And so I just need to get ahead of that type of thing and say, okay, this is a designated day that I am knocking out. Because I would do Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday I would film it, Wednesday I would edit it, and then what would happen is something would happen along the way, and then it would attempt to get caught up, but I would just be flowing off the energy of like last minute, flowing off that energy versus flowing off of like, okay, we got enough time to do this. Everything's calculated, everything's thought out, it's well planned, instead of just running. So boom. Thursday, what did I say? Thursday. Okay, so Wednesday, bulk content creation, create, edit, schedule. Okay, so that's where I was going. Is I'm finding that I'm creating on Wednesday and doing a little bit of editing, maybe sometimes, and then Thursday I'll edit, and the next week I'll just release on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday through Friday. And then I'm physically posting it. So a lot of things are changing during that process. And I am gonna be in the point where I need to have it to where it's automatically just posting. I don't gotta think about it. It's just automatically happening. And then during that time frame, I don't have to, I'll be good. And then when I get back, I'll just have to continue that process. So I'm trying to make it to where one day solves everything. Create, edit, schedule. Create, edit, schedule. And that's going to be Wednesdays. Wednesdays, a lot of stuff going on. So I'd start at 9, and that's cutting it tight. There's not a lot of buffer room there because by the time I get done dropping off my kids, so I could say 9. But truly, I'm talking about how I need more buffer time in between because I'm making these things happen, and I'm making them to happen at tight schedules, and it's kind of flowish. So let me give myself a little bit and say at least 10 o'clock. Okay. So bulk content creation and scheduling. 10 o'clock will be start time. Because then I can, usually when I'm starting creation and stuff, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of hungry, I'm thirsty, I need to go get my cacao and mushroom drink that I always drink in the morning, and then that takes up time. So I just really need to be like, okay, I'm going to buffer for that I'm going to already do that, so that way at 10 I just start. Okay, so 10. And I need to, from 10 to 11, it'll be create. And this is just buffer till I can figure it out even better. So from 10 to 11, create. So it's like an hour-long piece of content that I can break up within that hour. And then from 11 to 12, I edit, and that's either I'm using Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, AI like Opus Pro or Opus Clips, or any other resource or tool available to get that editing done within that hour. So create between 11 and 12, or 10 and 11. 11 and 12 will edit, and then from 12 to 1, I work on 12 to 1. I work on scheduling, so that way I can, because one person doing it by themselves is a lot, especially if you have multiple platforms to post on. You also, as I'm learning, and this version of me today is learning more about branding and more about sales, and I'm listening and reading a book created by Gary Vee that's called Day Trading Attention. And I'm learning every day how to implement and create a stronger and better brand. So by creating it more autonomous, it will allow me to give a little bit more free time on doing something else, whether it's creating more videos, whether it's editing, whether it's scheduling, anything. So I'm just making it more autonomous. So that's what I'm scoring for, because I am doing a lot of different steps, and there's a lot of thinking in that. And if I can just understand each social media platform, understand how they're being pushed, what tools they're wanting to what tools and resources they're wanting their users to use. That's something that Gary Vee's talking about, and I'm absorbing. So I'm learning more about each platform because I use each platform. As we're live right now, we're live on TikTok, Kick, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And I also use LinkedIn, Snapchat, and a few others. So like air chat, and I haven't learned air chat yet. I haven't even posted on air chat. I'm just absorbing and listening and waiting to bring a voice because I have ideas. So I'm really excited right now to learn more about branding and sales and how to expand on the knowledge that I've already gained throughout life, and also how to implement this new strategy that I'm not familiar with, and adding it to the tackle box or the toolbox or the arsenal, whichever you want to say. So I need to set aside time for that. So we got bulk content creation on Wednesday. We're going to use a whole day for that. And also set aside the ability, well, not a whole day, let me rephrase. I'm going to use that day, that specific day for it. So create an hour-long piece of content, and during that hour, let's say I touch on 30 pieces of content during that hour, or 60 pieces, or 90, or even 120 pieces of content during that 1 hour. So my goal is to understand how to optimize on that process, as well as doing something that I love, creating the content that I love, and using trending pushes that social media is doing. So if social media is trying to push certain trends, jump on board in your own way. And that's something that I recently took from Gary Vee's book. And what I thought was really cool, and whatever you guys think about this, but what I thought was really cool, my kids we're on our way home from my brother's, and we always pass this pancake house. And my kids always go, "Daddy, can we get the pancake house?" And I'm like, "Yo, we'll hit up a pancake house somewhere else, or whatever it is. In most cases, I'll get them food somewhere else, because we're on the go. We're always, in the rush." So in this time, we're on our way back, and I know that the pancake house is coming up, or on our way back, I know it'll be there. And I also want to teach my kids awareness, and just at any given point, make something fun out of education and teaching. So they know that I have day trading attention. They know that I'm a huge fan of Gary Vee, and they're fans of Gary Vee and get fans of VeeFriends. And so what I told them is, I said, the pancake house is coming up. When you guys each get 3 points in this game that I've created, you will gain the ability to go to the pancake house. So they're like, "Whoa, we get to play a game, and all we have to do is get 3 points each." So I have 3 kids, so that's 9 points. That's nine bulletin points is basically what I was trying to get from them. So the game is we were listening to the Audible, the Day Trading Attention Audible by Gary Vee. And any time that they heard something valuable, or they thought was valuable, or that they took of value, to tell us to stop, to let us know to stop, to pause, to rewind 30 seconds to listen back, to things like that. And any time that they gave a bulletin point that was of value, that they thought was of value, that, let's say Gary Vee went off topic, he's like, or off script, he's like, "Yo, I'm about to go off script for a second." In those moments, they would like, "Yo, pause it. Like, hey, this is what I think of value. Gary Vee just said this," like, and then they're repeating it. And I'm like, "Perfect. Awesome. This is cool. Sweet. 1 point for you." And then we just did it the whole time until we reached this pancake house, and the pancake house was coming up, and I saw it, and I'm like, yo, you guys got one more. You only need one more. Like, let's go. This is awesome. And they ended up getting it because my son was like, yo, I feel like Gary Vee's about to go off script. I'm like, oh yeah, is that what you think? And no later than that, Gary's like, I'm going off script here. And it was the funniest thing. They got their point. We pull up, and the pancake house is closed. I'm like, oh no. The one time that we're about to go. So I'm like, all right, we'll go out to eat. We'll find another pancake joint or pancake place along the way. But I thought it was really, really cool. We did it the rest of the ride. We all got value. We all learned something. And what in addition to that, this also goes to show is like when you surround yourself with like-minded individuals, you all grow together. Because things that I didn't pick up, or things I did pick up, or things that they didn't pick up, or they did pick up, as we're going through, and I'm like, okay, I paid attention to this. This one's a good one. I wonder if they're gonna bring it up. They do, and then they bring up one that maybe I missed, and a point that I missed, because as we're going through these things, we're only absorbing a certain percent. So as we're going through, and they're like, yo, hey, this one, they're listening and hearing their cues, and I'm listening and hearing my cues. So it's cool that we're all hearing something, and we're coming together to actually learn in a much faster way. So not only do I think it is valuable to have the audiobook, to have the hardcover or book copy, but to also do like a group reading or a group session where you're doing that same process. I thought it was really cool, and now I understand why they have book groups. Yeah. All right, that was my thought on that. Okay, so Thursday is like my meetings days. So Thursday's good days for meetings. And then what else do I do on Thursdays? I know what you do on Thursdays. You also do physical therapy, chiropractor. Well, not physical therapy anymore, but chiropractor. Let's see. But that's only every once a month. Okay. And then also, what else do I do? Okay, so meetings on Thursdays. I know there's something. Oh, I think is it Wednesdays or I think it might be Thursdays. So what I like to do is I like to also participate in like salsa, bachata. I like to know how to dance and be smooth. So I like to go to dance classes that are like bachata, salsa, swing dancing, and be smooth. So I like to do that on Thursdays, or at least try something new and fun on Thursdays. So new and fun. Bachata. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so Thursdays, boom. Okay, so what if I did the so Saturday is like a recovery day. Okay, so Saturday recovery, and that's every other Saturday. I like that. That sounds good. So twice a month is a recovery. That's cool. That is cool with me. Okay, Sunday. We want to get closer to God, and on Sundays, just every day, but specifically. Francis, welcome. So closer to God on Sundays. Every day, but specifically Sundays. Okay. Alexander, welcome. Okay. Boom, boom. Hufflepuff, welcome, Hufflepuff. Create, edit, schedule. Boom, boom, boom. Thursday, it's a month. Home game, meetings Friday. Hufflepuff Sam says, hey, what's going on, Hufflepuff? How's your day going? Okay, is that the basics of the day? I just need to know if that's the basics of my day. What do I do on... Okay, what week is it this week? This week is without, so the second week is that one, and that one would be, so Monday, I need to also... Okay. Alright, what else am I forgetting? What else do I need to do on the daily, which is normal, like required things? Because I just want to plug and play my calendar and then work around everything after that. So let's pull up... What the fuck? My calendar. Perfect. Francis, welcome back. Okay, there we go. So that's pulled up. Now, I got meditate right when I wake up. I will fall asleep. Why would I do that? If I meditate right when I wake up, I'm gonna fall asleep. I don't think that's a smart thing. Maybe like write it. Okay. Well, actually, that's not right when I wake up because I'm not waking up at 6. I wake up at 5. So that would be an hour after. Oh no. Why is that even a thing, bro? Create bulk and edit. Okay, edit. Create bulk. Edit. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Mumbai. And then schedule. Okay, create, edit, schedule. Weekly on Wednesday. Create, edit, schedule. And it starts not from 7 a.m. It starts, what did we say, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. There we go. Weekly on Wednesdays. Boom. Carter, welcome. Okay, save this event and this and following events, all events. Okay, want to get better notifications? Calendar needs permission to display notifications through your browser. Click ask me later. Dismiss. Okay, so there we go. So now we know that we have a confliction because from 10 to 1, and then maybe what I'll need to do is change that from 1 to 2. So let me edit and actually go back. Edit. Monthly custom. Repeat every once a month, monthly on day. No. Monthly on the last Thursday of the month. We could do that. Alright, so stream. That is from 7 to 8 p.m. That is every Thursday. Weekly on Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. All events. Okay. Meditate, 9 o'clock. It's kind of tough to do that, but as long as I have the kids' bed at that time, I could do that. From 5. Wake up. Daily routine. Okay, so daily routine consists of, we need the most important things, which is hydrate, workout, shower. Okay, so hydrate, breathe, ground. I should put all those together actually. Hydrate, breathe, ground, sun. Okay, so hydrate, breathe, ground, sunlight, workout, shower. All within an hour. Is that enough time, Tim? Think about it. You don't do good at buffering, so how can we do better? Because you're definitely not good at that. If I wake up at 5, jump out of bed, immediately but it's not guaranteed that the sun's even going to be out at that time, so you can't put sunlight yet because it's not guaranteed. Anthony, welcome. Okay, but what we can do, because I want to do breathe, ground, and sunlight at the same time. It could be like my midday. Okay, hydrate, workout, shower. That should be the top 3 things when I wake up. Hydrate, workout, shower. Oh. No. Okay. go back to calendar. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. So these aren't events, these are tasks, right? Hmm. I'm gonna have to learn a little bit more about task versus event. Like I know that, but like what would I do mediate or meditate under? That'd be a task or an event. Uno momento, my friends. Oh, 3 seconds, y'all. Hang on 1 second. All right. Yo, TikTok, Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X. You guys are all bossy bosses to the max. We've streamed for an hour. We'll probably be back a little bit later. We are doing a audit on our lives. So, you guys, ciao. We'll catch you on the flip side. Adios.